Good morning, YouTube! It's been a hot minute! Where's Easy been all this time? I wasn't happy with my last couple videos. I just didn't want to keep popping them out there if I wasn't happy with them. One, I don't like putting out shitty content. Two, these videos take a long time to make. Three, my major focus is on our other channel all the time. Right now, it's 6:45 in the morning. I'm off from work today. It's a beautiful day out, as you see. What? It's raining. It's not beautiful. It's spooky day out. This guy loves Halloween, so I can appreciate the spookiness that is outside right now. Look at it. It's so spooky out here. Spooky, spooky, spooky. So I thought I would share a little bit of a transformation story with you guys. I love it when people post their transformation pictures from when they're a teenager until like they're 25. That's not a transformation, people. That's just growing up. I'm gonna throw up my transformation picture from when I started seriously training at 31 years old to probably a couple years ago. I'm too lazy to go take pictures today, guys. Transformation pic for you guys. Throwing it up on the screen. That's a transformation. All natural, no breast implants, no vitamin S. That's just straight easiness. I started working out when I was 31. I always used to be active. How did I get into working out? My love for skateboarding. Too many injuries. I'm an active person. I like to be doing things. I used to skateboard all the time, and when I started not to be able to do it like I used to be able to do it, it was just driving me crazy. So I started working out and I fell in love with working out. And that is a major key to success in anything you do. Anything. You need to fall in love with it. You need to fall in love with it.
I wanna say I love you. I wanna hold you tight. I want your arms around me and
When I was growing up, literally obsessed with skateboarding. Obsessed. Didn't care about girls, didn't care about drinking, didn't care about being popular. I wanted to do one thing and one thing only, and that was skateboarding. All day long in school, I think about skateboarding. I'd get home, I'd go skateboarding. I'd go to bed watching skateboarding videos. I loved it. I got good at it because I loved it. I fell in love with training. I took my love for skateboarding, which I will always love, and I just brought it over to skateboarding. That physicalness, that it's just so satisfying. Just like skateboarding. I used to get injured, I'd still go skateboard. Not the smartest idea. I train if I'm sick, I train if I'm tired, I train if I don't want to train, because even if I don't want to train, I want to train. Train if I'm injured, but that's not always the smartest thing to do. I'm just trying to explain to you how much I love training. I love seeing the changes. It's my one time of the day. It's all about me. Put in my headphones. I don't have to talk to people. I don't have to think about work. I don't have to think about making videos unless I'm filming videos. Well, I love to train. I love all aspects of it. And it really gets fun when you try changing things up. I don't know if I'm gonna do a full-on bulk this year because I just hate that full feeling. I'm probably gonna do somewhat of a bulk like I do when it starts getting cold outside, like this spooky weather. And it's fun. It sucks being like, oh, I'm not as lean as I usually am, but it's fun seeing the strength gain. It's fun thinking I'm actually gonna be putting on some muscle. And then it's fun going the opposite way. When I'm sick of bulking, like I wanna get shredded, train harder. It's just all fun for me. I love it all. If you want to seriously transform yourself, like make serious changes, you need to fall in love with it, which means don't start doing a plan that you don't love to do. And because I love training, I've became good at it. Just like I became good at skateboarding, just like I became good at video editing. Everything I learned, 3D animation, After Effects, I learned it all on my own because I love it. I didn't need to go to school for it. I didn't need someone looking over my shoulder going, hey, you need to do this today. You need to do that today. Pretty excited, guys. Funny story, how we always put money back into the channel. I need 3 more lenses. For you camera people out there, you can skip ahead about 45 seconds if you don't care about camera gear. I have a Sony a7S II. This is not that camera. I have a 55mm prime lens on that, 1.8. I have our workhorse lens, 24 to 70, 2.8. That lens was about $2,200. The other one was $1,000. I need 3 more lenses to have a lens for every different scenario. I need a wide angle lens. I need a macro lens. A long focal length lens. The macro lens I want is $1,000. But I can't go out and buy all these all at once. We licensed out our videos to a company in another country over in Europe. They'll air like certain videos on TV. And every quarter, anytime they air our videos, they'll send us a check. On Sunday, I was telling Kara, I've been looking at lenses again. I want to buy a macro lens, grand. I don't have the money to spend on it. Your boy and a girl go to the zoo. Get to the zoo. What do you think happens? Glory days are here. Kara goes,
Why did somebody just put $1,000 in their PayPal account?
I'm like, let me see who it's from. It's from the company overseas. They used 2 of our videos on TV last quarter, so they sent us $950. I'm like, oh shit. Start thinking, man, I should just use that money to get that lens. I won't put myself in debt for camera gear at all, people. But money we get through this YouTube channel, we always try to put back. And mind you, I was at Best Buy Saturday looking at this macro lens. I was like, man, I really want this macro lens, but it's $1,000. Then we got that money Sunday out of the blue. And yesterday, Peter McKinnon on YouTube, a guy I follow, an awesome videographer, photographer, posts a video. Why everyone should own a macro lens. I'm like, what? The gods above are talking to me. I send the video to Kara. She watches the video.
Get the lens, it's a sign.
So your boy ordered that lens. Look for some pretty awesome footage, even though all the footage that I try to film awesomely is awesome. These are just like ghetto. These are just like, I'm just gonna throw shit together, yell at the camera, and have fun with it. I apologize for the lack of videos, and let's go hit back and biceps now! I always used to go to the gym, even before I got serious about training. Didn't know what I was doing. I'd hit chest, abs, back, little bit of legs. I was one of those people. Kara and I watched Ninja Assassin. I was 31. I want to get in shape like that. I want to be in that. I want to be in Ninja Assassin shape. I'm like, I need to figure out how to eat properly and how to properly train. Now, mind you, the internet, it was what, 8 years ago? The internet isn't like it is today. 8 years ago, you couldn't find workout information like you can now online. YouTube was small. So I hired a personal trainer, professional bodybuilder. Kara started doing classes at this same gym. She always lifted as well. She was a cardio bunny. At the same time, we both really got into weightlifting, and we just changed how we started doing things, how we started eating. For a solid year to a year and a half, I had a personal trainer. I did a complete bro split. Monday was chest, shoulders, tris. Wednesday was abs and legs. Friday was back and bis. And I made awesome gains, but I was also a newbie lifter. A newbie lifter at 31. Imagine if I was starting lifting like this when I was 18, 19, 20. Those gains would have came even way faster. And then I started getting even more and more into it. Information became more available online. I made even bigger transformations. I started taking over my training on my own, experimenting with different diets, different ways of eating. I've changed my training countless amounts of times, but I always make sure to do what I love. Always, hands down, do what you love. Not saying if you don't like to squat, avoid squatting, and that's what I'm not saying. But you need to have a workout routine that you love. That way you can keep doing it. Consistency will get you the transformation you're looking for. And it's so hard to be patient because we always want to get gains fast. We want to see gains fast. And unless you're a newbie, it doesn't really happen. I can lose weight fast. I can go from a bulk and lose about 10 pounds and be shredded in like 3 to 5 weeks if I need to, without even really trying. Like, I don't have to really push myself to the limit. I'm lucky like that, which leads me to my second point. Be realistic with yourself. I was always a skinny individual. I'm a natural guy. I didn't go to this gym saying, hey, I want to look like Jay Cutler, Mr. Olympia. I want to look like Phil Heath. No. Ninja Assassin. I wanted to look like Ninja Assassin guy. He had the same physical structure as me. Not saying you can't go from skinny like I was to this massive beast, but a lot of people don't do it naturally. I wasn't looking for that. I was looking to put on a good 10 pounds of muscle. 10 pounds of muscle goes a long way. Over the years, kept training, kept consistent, and kept making progress. Even between last year bulking and this year when I got lean again, I noticed little changes. Really need to pay attention how you look, because it's hard to see the gains when they happen so slow and you see yourself every day. Slow gains are better than no gains. Don't be flip-flopping training program. Don't be flip-flopping diets every 2 weeks. Give something a try, stick with it. And another big secret is, there's no secret. When I started training, I did my body comp when I got to the gym when I was 31. I think I was like 134-ish pounds and 13% body fat. Compared to this morning, I weighed 141 pounds and I'm about 3% body fat. According to the machines, when I get tested, that it wouldn't be lower than that, but it could be a couple, percentages higher. But that's what it typically measures me at. Now, that may not seem like a huge difference, 5 pounds, but add in the percentage of body fat versus muscle gain, that's quite significant. And it's not a ton, but I'm happy with, all the work I put in, all the effort. Could that number even be higher? If I seriously wanted to put on a lot of mass, I would have to bulk for over a year. I would probably have to bulk for a year and a half, solid, consistent, not cutting, not going under calories, slightly over maintenance every single day. And I'm just not into that. I don't like how I feel when I'm full, but I wouldn't be in love with that, and I wouldn't have stuck to it. I found what I love, and I do it. If you like my transformation story, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring my ding-a-ling.
Ring his ding-a-ling!
Until next time.